get to this topic. Why is this important, you guys? It's important because every one of us has manifested the opposite of what we desire. I don't care if it's losing a job. I don't care if it's breaking a leg or, a deal falling through. We all manifested things in our lives that we did not want to manifest, especially when we're trying to manifest, like money. Then all of a sudden, you lose money. Whoa, Yvette, what is that all about? Oh my God, it happened to me one time trying to manifest money 15 years ago. And all of a sudden, I manifested the total opposite. And we're going to talk about that because let me tell you something. There is a good and a bad in everything that happens. You may perceive it as being bad, but at the same time, it can be the universe, God, Allah, Jehovah, opening up the doors for you to manifest exactly what you needed to manifest. Sometimes things need to go in order for the doors to open up, you guys. But we're talking about that now because a lot of you are trying to manifest the perfect mate. And when you manifest this person, it becomes a mate from hell. He beats you up. He's emotionally, mentally abusive, whatever. Or it could be a her, okay? So now listen. We all been there that we manifested the opposite of what it is we wanted to manifest, okay? We wanted to manifest that new house. Instead, got the house from hell, okay? We all been there. Now, it is important for you to know why you manifested this and what to do because you need to move on and you need to move on towards the direction of what you really, really want. And I'm going to go over this and this is going to be powerful. So please, you guys, take out a pen and paper when I'm doing the Sunday morning live streams because it's there for you to grow. It's there for you to change your life. That's why I'm here every Sunday morning to commune, to get personal with you guys so that we can grow together. So please do not take this time and just, okay, that's talking again. No, start writing things down, do your own research and see where it's going to take you. Now, let's talk about the truth. The truth is there is only one God, everyone. And this God has placed us here and said, I am allowing you to create the life you want for yourself. Okay, let's say that again. I am here. I am placing you here to create the life you want to live. Okay, so God has already placed into your being the ability to manifest whatever it is you want to manifest or whatever it is you want to see in your reality. But there are universal laws that go along with it, okay? Now, and that's what we're going to talk about today. You are a child of God. You are made in the image of God. God is in you. You are in God. This whole universe is God, okay? So God has made it so that you are a creator in your own life, okay? That's what separates you from most of the animals, okay? So now, what am I going with this? This information I'm about to tell you is going to free you to allow you to manifest whatever it is that you want. If you're looking at the numbers now, we got 88 people here. This is a number of abundance. We just had the 888. Listen, yesterday, and right now we got 88, and that is beautiful. So now, what are some techniques that I would tell you that you need to do when you are manifesting the opposite, okay? And listen, it boils down to 3 words at this point, not the law of attraction, you guys. Can somebody put in the comment section what law I'm about to mention, okay? I'm not going to mention it. I want someone to put in the comment section what law am I talking about. If you get it right, you know what? I'm going to send you my dream journal. Okay? I'm going to send you my dream journal. Okay, Quivanis, you got it. She put assumption, law of assumption. Yes. listen, lovely stars. She put the law of vibration. That was another one. But it's the law of assumption. But it does break down to your vibration, okay? So you know what, Quavanis, I am going to send you a dream journal. Okay, I'm gonna put your name right here. Please send me I'll put it in there, Yvette at My World of Metaphysics, or support at My World of Metaphysics, better yet. Put it support at My World of Metaphysics and send me your address, and I am going to send you a free dream journal. Okay, so yes, it boils down to the law of assumption. Whatever it is you believe about yourself is what is going to create, what is going to manifest in your life. It doesn't matter, you guys, about anything. You can say a million times, I am a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, and then walk away and say, oh my God, I got all these bills. Oh my God, I can't do this. I can't do that. You are basically saying one thing and believing in another. Your law of assumption is going to determine what happens in your life. Now, this is the thing. There are many levels on the law of assumption. Hey, look, I believe I'm going to have this nice, beautiful house. But you left out something. You left out nice neighbors. You left out perfect home. You left out happiness. You left a lot of things out. And when you manifested it, yes, your law of assumption is I was going to manifest this brand new house. Okay? You manifested that brand new house, but there was things left out of it. So it goes way beyond just manifesting one thing. You really need to include in there manifesting whatever. I am very happy. I am very happy with the situation. Once you say I am happy, things kind of fall into place. Now, one way to start changing your mindset is to acknowledge your limiting beliefs. Okay, you guys, this is important, and people have to understand this. People act like things are just going to fall out of the sky and everything is going to work out just by saying it's going to work out. You need to realize your true beliefs about whatever it is you're trying to manifest. Okay, what are you trying to manifest? If you're trying to manifest a new home and it is not coming, what is it you truly believe about yourself being in a new home? What is it you truly believe about home in general? What is your experience or your past experience growing up as a teenager, as a child in your home? You must actually analyze what is it you believe about yourself being in a home. Maybe I came from an abusive home, and I don't feel like I am deserving of being in a beautiful home. Or I think it is very difficult to live in a beautiful, happy home because deep down, I came from a place where I didn't have that. And I thought it was off limits for me. Okay. So you need to analyze what it is about yourself that you believe about whatever it is. You could do this with mirror work. You could do this with scripting. And that's powerful, you guys. Getting a book and writing down everything you think about a happy home life, your experiences. What do you truly believe? This is not a time to cut corners. This is a time to actually say, what is it I truly believe about myself when I was growing up? Okay? And then you look at it and you say, is this true now? Was it actually true then? But is it true now? I'm older. I create my life. I'm grown. I'm an adult now. Whatever happened back then, happened then. It is not my reality now. My parents don't control my life now. I'm an adult. I create my life. I don't want that. This is what I want. And you write what it is that you believe, and then I need you to cross that out and replace it with what is your true reality at this point. Sometimes we need to see it written for us to realize that it's no longer part of our lives so that we can move on. Once you close that door of whatever it is you believed about a certain situation, you are opening up the door to new avenues, new experiences, okay? And this is important. You need to acknowledge whatever it is you believe about that situation. If you don't, you're going to continue to repeat whatever it is in your life. That is just the way it goes. It is God's will. You have to learn that lesson in order to move on. So you need to say to yourself, is this true? Why am I feeling this way? You can do scripting. You could do mirror work if you don't like writing. Look in the mirror and say, what is it that I feel about money? Did I have money when I was growing up? Why am I thinking this way about money? What do I truly believe about money? Do I believe that I am deserving of money? Do I find it difficult for me to get money because I feel like this not for me, is for other people? What is it that you truly believe about money? Be honest. And then say, hey, look, is this true now? Am I that poor girl that used to borrow clothes from everybody to go to school? Am I that person now? Okay, that's not my reality. So let that go and close that door. It is just that simple. Yvette, I cannot find the love of my life. What is it you think about love? What is it you think about relationships? What is it that's deep inside of you that you need to let go? Okay? If you need to be by yourself for a while, then you let that be. Because it's about you growing so that you can move on. But in order to change your mindset, you need to first address what it is you are thinking about. What is it that you believe and why? You cannot cut corners with this, you guys. This is part of self-actualization, self-analyzing, and self-growth. Okay? And it's important, you guys. Okay. So now, another way, so once you realize whatever it is that you believe about a situation, I am asking you, if you're writing it, to cross it out and ask yourself again, is this true? And then replace it with what you believe your current situation is at this moment. I used to be poor, Yvette. I'm working now. I have my own apartment. I have my own car. That is not your situation anymore. So we don't need to focus on it anymore. If you got to this point, you can keep moving on to the next point and the next point and the next point. Oprah Winfrey was not born a millionaire. Her family left her. She was raised by her grandmother, who sent her to school because her grandmother was a maid. And she sent her to the school where she worked. And she sent her to school to what? Become a maid. Okay? Nobody was given these opportunities, okay? And Oprah Winfrey is a firm believer in the law of attraction, okay, you guys, and universal laws. So cross them out and replace them with what you feel right now to be what it is, okay? And then I need you to read it constantly. You can read it 3 times a day. You can read it before going to bed. You can read it in the morning upon waking up. But you let that be your new mindset. Okay? So you're understanding why I'm thinking this. You're understanding this is not my truth. You understanding, hey, look, this is not my reality. And I can do much, much, much better. By just doing that, you are changing your mindset. And then the doors will open. Now, for those people that don't like writing or don't think mirror work is their thing, maybe you want to do visualization. Basically, take a walk or something and speak to yourself and say, hey, look, God, hey, look, this is what happened when I was younger. But you know what, God, at this moment, I'm letting all of this go. I'm letting it go. I'm moving on. And this is what I desire. And I want you to see yourself being, doing, having, whatever it is. If you have to get your emotions up, your energy up, play some music, watch something funny on TV, talk to a friend that basically puts you in an uplifted mood. And then after you finish, visualize, if you can, what it is that you want. If I'm cleaning the house and I'm playing music like, I've got the Midas touch, everything I touch turns to gold. Listen, how does that make you feel? How does that make you feel? You're a native New Yorker, New York City girl. You grew up. Listen, how does that make you feel? It makes me feel good. That is the time when you're just visualizing whatever it is that you want. You're sending it out to the universe because that energy, those emotions has power. It's like, oh my God, the gasoline you're pouring on your manifestations and it's sending it out to the universe. You are saying, this is no longer me. This is me. I was not born rich, okay? I can tell you now, I am financially free. I can tell you that. But I wasn't born rich. I wasn't. Whatever it is that I wanted, I got. And you guys who follow me already know this. I had a speech impediment. I was in speech. Sometimes I do stutter sometimes, but that's okay. I'm here speaking to you guys, okay? Whatever it is, I was not given the ability to come right out onto this world a millionaire. No, I was not. I did not. I was not. But inside of me, I believed I am successful. I will be successful. And my life always went in that direction. I was not the smartest one in the classroom. In fact, they gave me the award for being the most improved. Okay? And that sparked some firecrackers inside of me, some energy inside of me, and it clicked. And then from there, I just kept moving up. Be careful, you guys, what you tell your children. This is crucial. Be careful what you tell your children. If you tell them they're bad, that's what they're going to be. If you tell them they're dumb and stupid, that's what they're going to be. Please, this is a crucial time, a critical time for your children to develop in their minds who they're going to be. Okay? Because we're all going back to childhood. A lot of the things that we believe about our lives, the current mindset we have extends from your childhood. Oh, you're ugly. Oh, you skinny. Oh, you dumb. You'll never amount to anything. Oh my God, you're always making dumb mistakes. You're always doing something stupid. Okay. Watch what you tell your children. Do not replay this for your children. That is your past. Acknowledge what happened to you. This is not my reality. And you make sure the mindset of your children is, I am a creator. I am a millionaire. I am an entrepreneur. I am a creator of my life. I am the next millionaire. That's what I want you to embed in your children growing up. Oh, you failed that test? Don't worry. Do a little study. Maybe we'll get a little a tutor for you, because next time you're going to be the best one in the class. This is how I want you to speak to your kids, because again, you are implanting in their mindset who they're going to be. And I'm going to tell you this right now. 50 years from now, they'll still have that seed planted in their heads, just like we do right now. We're watching this live stream because someone planted in our minds, whether it was a friend, whether it was a colleague or a student or a job or in college, somebody planted in your head that you cannot be a millionaire, that you cannot be successful, that you cannot create your life. And that's why we must pay attention to what we tell our children. Okay, if you understand what I'm saying, because that is critical and that is crucial for me to make sure you guys got that message. Give me that thumbs up, you guys, because I love you guys and we're here to change everyone's life. If one or two people on this live stream go out there next week and manifest something great, I have done my job. Okay, blessings to you all. So again, when it comes down to visualizing, if you're doing scripting, you're writing it out, you're crossing it out, you're replacing it with whatever it is your truth right now. And if it's not, work on it. And then read it constantly to change that mindset. If you like to do mirror work, look in the mirror and state, this is not my reality anymore. This is my reality. And I give myself permission to have it. I am the next millionaire. I am the next entrepreneur. I am the next success story at my job. Whatever it is, I am married. I am in love with the perfect mate that loves me for me and I love him for him. Okay? If you don't like that, visualize yourself being, doing, and having whatever it is that you want. Again, paying attention to your true beliefs. Don't beat it up. It's part of your history. Acknowledge it and say, it's time for me to let this go. It's time for this not to have control over my life, and let this go so that I can be who I want to be. Okay? This is powerful and this is important, you guys, because a lot of you are not acknowledging what has happened to you as a child, what has happened to you growing up. And you are still playing that picture in your mind of bullies, playing that picture in your mind of somebody saying you're dumb and stupid, playing that picture in your mind when you was getting D's in high school or junior high or elementary school. Oh, they said I'm special and I'm in special ed. Okay, but that was then. You're not in school anymore. You control your life, so you don't have to have that as your reality. Your reality is whatever it is you want it to be. There's a lot of millionaires that never went to college. In fact, there's a lot of millionaires that never finished high school. Okay? So you guys really need to get the point of what I'm trying to say. That is not your reality anymore. Okay? So now, I love it. I love it. Believe me, I love you guys. And I get emotional a little bit because I know this is what's putting the beliefs in people's head. And it's about what other people have told them or experiences they had as a child, and they still have it within them. And whatever they say, whatever affirmations or whatever they say, that little thing creeps in all of a sudden and they remember it. So we need to deal with it. We need to ask, why are you still there? We need to acknowledge it, kiss it, hug the child, hug the person that went through this. Give them comfort and say, I'm here now to rescue you. I'm here to rescue that 5-year-old. I'm here to rescue me as an 8-year-old or 15-year-old. I'm here to rescue. You stand back behind me. I got this. And our life is about to change. This is how I want you to address something, okay? Now, affirmations is basically, for me, what you say out of your mouth every single day. Oh, Yvette, I can't do it. Oh, Yvette, I'm in debt. I'm in so much debt. Okay, stop talking about it. Sit back and say, how did this happen? Okay, sit back and say, what caused me to get in this debt? Okay, what was my belief that I felt like I needed to get into this debt? And then you need to say, this is no longer part of me. I'm going to change my lifestyle. I'm going to stop buying $3,000 bags until I build up my credit and eliminate some of this debt. I'm going to stop buying $80,000, $90,000 cars when I know I'm living in a basement apartment. These are the things you need to start working on, because if you continue in that manner, you're not going to get out, because that's a mentality. That's a mindset. Hey, look, I need to buy a $90,000 or $100,000 car, even though I'm living in a basement. I just need to do it because it makes me feel good. That's a mindset. Okay. And then you wonder why you got all these bills in front of you. Okay. If you understand what I'm saying, listen, give me that thumbs up. I need you to say to yourself, when you catch yourself saying something that is negative, ask yourself, why did I say that? Why did I say that? That is not my truth. Okay, I accumulated some bills. Okay, now it's time for me to get rid of these bills, and I'm going to get rid of them one at a time until it's over. It's all done. And in about a year, this will all be over. And now I'm going to start building my wealth. In fact, while I'm building on paying off these bills, I'm going to start putting some money to the side for myself. I'm going to take 10% of my salary. Hey, look, Yvette, I made $500 this week. Okay, I'm going to take $50 of that and I'm going to pay myself. If I'm going to pay the bills, I'm going to pay myself. You'll be so surprised how $50 can go very far. Before the end of the year, you got $600. Okay? It is just that simple. Okay? Pay yourself. And I'm only using $50. Okay? Pay yourself and work on paying your bills. cut back on things, and say to yourself, I am the next millionaire. I am learning. Start doing research. Start learning about compound interest. If you guys aren't writing this word down, believe me, you missed out on the whole American dream. Every one of you right now, I need you to write down this word. It's called compound interest. That's all you need to know to become the next millionaire. That's all you need to know. And we'll talk about that on another video because that is off topic. Compound interest. Okay? And that's how you and your children are going to become millionaires. You know what book I gave all of my nieces? I gave my niece, my nephew, and the kids growing up. They're all in college now. I gave them a powerful book on compound interest. And I said, I'm giving you the book. I'm leading you to the water. It's up to you to drink. It's up to you to drink. Okay? Compound interest. Now, getting back on the topics, because I'm getting off topic now, is when you find yourself saying something that is negative, you replace it with something positive. I'm a loser. No, I'm not. Believe me, I'm a work in progress. I am the next millionaire. Whatever it was back in the days is no longer my reality. If anybody has something to say about it, that means they're not my friend, and that means I don't need to be around them. People come to you and they say things that make you feel bad. Time for you to limit your time with those people, okay? Whatever it is that comes out of your mouth, that's negative, replace it with something positive, okay? And this is going to change your mindset, okay? Now, the best time to do scripting, affirmations, visualization is during the day, before starting your day, and at night, right before you go to sleep. This is the time to state whatever it is that you desire. This is a time to let go of whatever it is you don't want in your life. Okay? This is the time. This is the time to say, this is it. I don't want this in my life anymore. At this point, God, I see myself as being successful. God, in my dreams, whatever it is that I need to know at this moment, please show me. Please show me, because tomorrow I'm taking action. I'm going to start looking up compound interest. I'm going to start looking up law of assumption. I'm going to start reading books of people that have what I want. And I'm going to mimic what they do. Okay? These are the things that I'm telling you to do to change your mindset. Okay? But it all starts with acknowledging why you are thinking, why you are believing the way you are. Okay? Okay. Okay. Now, well, let's see, but make sure I got everything. Now, here is something I want to add to this. And this is going to help a lot of you guys. What if I was to tell you that God has told each and every one of you that are here, I am God. I am the universe. I am the one and only supreme being. Whatever it is that you want, I am giving you extra power right now to create whatever it is that you want. This power that I'm giving you has already been with you, but I'm activating it. And it is growing inside of you, and it's going to push each and every one of you forward towards your dreams. I ask you one thing. I ask you to trust and believe what I say. This is God speaking inside of you. Whatever it is that you want, I want you to make a plan, stick with it, and go out for it. I want you to use your intellect. I want you to use your intuition to make sure whatever you're doing is correct. Ask yourself constantly, is this in alignment with who I am? Is this in alignment with my dreams? Is this in alignment with the direction that I'm going in? And stick with it. If you do these things, I guarantee you, I, as God, is telling you, it is already done. If I told you God was saying that right now, which God says that every single day of your life, what would you do? And this is what I want you to take from this. Your mindset is the law of assumption. It's what you believe about yourself. And if you believe you're a loser, if you believe that you're not suitable for love, if you believe that you will never have your own house, that is God saying, your wish is my command. Whatever it is you believe about yourself is what's going to manifest. So to change the mindset is to acknowledge why you're thinking this. Why? What is it? And this takes a little bit of time. Sit back by yourself and write and say, why? What do I really think about my life? Is it true? What do I think about when I was a child, when I was a teenager? What was it that I was thinking concerning this? Okay? And then you move on from there. Okay? So what are the steps that I want you to focus on right now? Is the release, to acknowledge and release whatever it is that's no longer for you. Change the thought. Change what you wrote. Change what you spoke about. Whatever it is, it's all concerning doing the opposite of whatever it is you thought about. You thought about, oh my God, I don't know where that came from. I thought about that bully in the street. No, let's change it. Let's change it to you kicking his butt. And then you walking away, or him apologizing to you. Okay? Let's talk about you not getting that job. See yourself as getting the job. And it might not be there. It might be somewhere else. But you already know, okay, they didn't hire me. Okay, now it's time for me to put in resumes somewhere else. Okay? Because sometimes God will work through you and move things out of your life so God can bring you to whatever it is that you want. You just broke up with your boyfriend. Yvette, I was trying to manifest him marrying me, Yvette, and all of a sudden he broke up with me. Okay, you manifest the opposite, but was that really what you really wanted? Maybe God is telling you it's time to let that go so the real love of your life can walk through that door. And that's what usually happens to people. Okay, they needed to let that door close so that the real love can come into their life. Okay, so I need you to do these things. Now, one thing that I didn't mention that I want to mention now is I want you to be very clear on what it is that you want and why. Oh, Yvette, I want $50 million. Why? What are you going to do with $50 million? Well, I just want $50 million because I see Kim Kardashian. They said that she's worth $50 million. Okay. I want you to know what it is that you want and why. Yvette, I want the $50 million because you know what? It's going to be enough for me to have my house. I also want a beachfront property. At the same time, I want to leave some money to the side so that I can travel all over the world and leave some money for my children and my grandchildren. At the same time, I want to donate some money to start an orphanage or to help other children that need help. Okay, you know what? I'm really feeling what you just said, okay? And God is going to work through you to make sure, because the why is going to be the energy that gets you there, everyone, okay? Your mindset is changing the way you believe about everything. What is it that I believe? What is it? Why do I want it? Okay, what am I going to do with it? Why? And it's going to change your mindset. And you're saying, hey, look, I'm doing something positive. God is going to bless me because God is working through me to help others. Okay? The next thing is I want you to stick with it. If this is what you truly want and you know why, stick with it. Okay? Don't deviate. You don't fail until you give up. Okay? Every day, I want you guys to wake up in gratitude with kindness and say, thank you, God, for waking me up. Thank you, God, for blessing me with 2 arms and 2 legs. Thank you, God, for blessing me with a roof over my head. It may not be exactly what I expected, but at the same time, I want to thank you, God, because, God, you have placed me somewhere, and it's where I need to be right now. But I'm moving on. But at the same time, God, thank you, because right now I am secure, I'm safe, I'm protected, and I have shelter. Thank you, God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want you to keep your vibration up by remembering the emotional vibrational scale. When you are at a lower level, you are attracting lower things, okay? And that's going to keep your mindset thinking of lower things. The only way you're going to be at a lower frequency is if your mindset is at a lower frequency, okay? So I need you to pick that up. Think about love. Somebody did you wrong. Think about love. Be happy for that person and be like, I send you nothing but love. Nothing but love, okay? Whatever it is, keep your energy up. I need you to feel content. If not, content about whatever it is that you already have. Keep that energy up. Find something to do that's going to make you happy. That is the secret to manifestation, your vibration, okay, you guys? And this is going to help your new mindset to basically manifest whatever it is that you want, okay? Now, another thing that I want you to know is that you got to be patient and trust in the universe. Trust in God. Patient means God is working through you to make things happen. God is not going to just give you something. Maybe you want that job, that promotion. Maybe someone else is in there. Do you think God is going to say, I'm going to give you that job, but that person, I'm going to kick them out and that is it, and they can go and kiss rocks as far as I'm concerned? No. Maybe that person needs to find the love of their life who takes them and move them to another country or another state. And they're happy and they're feeling wonderful. And this is the best time of their lives. And then you move into their position. There's a win-win for everyone. So you got to be patient. Hey, Yvette, I want that house. Maybe that person that lives in that house seen another house in the Bahamas and they want to have a beachfront property. Maybe they need to find that house and then sell their house and then you move right in. It is just that simple. Patience, you guys, trusting in the universe, trusting in God, knowing that it is already done is another mindset, okay? Lift your head up, elevate your vibration, raise your vibration, and keep moving forward. Now, one last thing I do want to mention, when you change your mindset, when you change the way you're thinking to manifest the opposite of what you're seeing, is to acknowledge the signs, you guys. Please. You're going to get a sign. It might say, you might turn on the radio and it might say, beautiful house. You can do it. Go for it. Acknowledge those messages. Okay? It's important. A lot of times you got to declutter your mind to hear them or to recognize them. Or sometimes turn off the radio in the car and drive and just be in the present. And you'll get a message on a billboard that says, go for it. Oh God, I don't know what to do. Should I get this house? This is my dream house. I'm trying to contemplate, like, what should I do, God? And then you're driving and then there's a billboard that says, go for it. You would have never seen it if you were chitter-chatted in your mind thinking about a million things. You would have drove right by that billboard. Okay? Pay attention to the signs. 444, angel sign of guidance. 1111, a spiritual awakening. At the same time, a sign of things changing for you. Okay? 555, the number of change. 222, keep moving forward and have faith. Okay? All of these things are signs from the universe telling you 777 is your lucky number. 888, abundance is coming your way. Okay? Start noticing feathers, okay? What coins on the ground, whatever it is, butterflies, birds, whatever it is. There's signs the universe might give you. It might just be a gut feeling that tells you this is right. This is where you belong. Go for this. Don't do that. It's a pay cut. It's a pay cut to do this, but you're going to be much happier. Okay? Whatever it is, go by that gut feeling and it's not going to lead you wrong. Okay? The universe is not placing you here without support. And I need you to remember that. So again, we just spoke today about how to change your mindset to manifest the opposite, okay, of what you are seeing in your life, okay? This is powerful. It's something that I think everyone should be working on, okay? Because again, we are creators. Again, if you like this shirt by My World of Metaphysics, it's in the description. I am a creator. I look in the mirror when I wear this shirt. I had it on yesterday too, another one on yesterday. I am a creator. I create my life. Whatever it is I want, I will have. And this is my belief, and it's been my belief all along. And God has always put people in place to help move me along. When I was partying, when I was having fun and not doing my schoolwork, God always placed opportunities for me to get back on track and place someone there to help me, whether they were changing my schedule around at the job and denying others, or they were in the school and they were just helping me along. Hey, look, I like the way you did that. And then they spoke up for me in a meeting or whatever they needed to do, because again, I was messing up. God always placed me or did something to help me along, because my mindset was, I am successful. I am Yvette. I am successful. Whatever I do, I am successful. And if you know me personally, you will say the same thing about me. Okay? So blessings to you all. Again, if Quavanas, I'm going to send you a dream journal. Okay? And the rest of you guys, if you like scripting or anything, just get yourself some type of book that resonates with you, that you can actually say, wow, I love to write in this book. And you can do whatever type of scripting. If you like to do the 369 or the It Works method, these are the journals for that. Everything is in the description. Again, I'm here live every Sunday morning. We commune with like-minded people. If you want to donate to this channel, please do. This is your spiritual knowledge. I got products in the description that shows you that I am creator, next millionaire, the 369 sweater hats I have. Oh my God, there's so many things. There's mugs, there's everything. And it's going to continue to grow.